environment around us, that I think it does represent some kind of chaos that's going on, whether it's mentally, emotionally. It could be just stemming from work, stress, and it's something that we'll always deal with, um, because you do have people who are OCD. And so you may not find the environmental clutter in their homes. However, a part of that OCD is clutter, because it causes you to be obsessive about certain things and compulsive about certain things. And that increases stress level, anxiety. So that in itself can create clutter. But I do believe that like the environmental clutter is huge. And I know just for myself personally, when I was depressed, I had, I would wash clothes, dry clothes, and piles of clothes just sitting on the bed. Or I would tell the kids, fold the clothes. I would have all these nicely neat stacks, but I was laying on the other side of the bed, depressed as hell, and I wouldn't put the clothes from the bed to the drawer. That's how down and out I was.
Right.
That's how sad I was. And I think that, there's even been moments in my life where that's just how lazy I was, which is a form of clutter. Just, not prioritizing and not putting forth your best. That's, if your environment isn't neat and clean, doesn't have to be perfect. And I have 4 children, so my house doesn't always stay perfect, but we clean up. And I think that understanding that it's going to happen, and just recognizing that if it's happening and you realize that, oh, wow, I haven't washed the dishes in a week, or, I haven't done the laundry. For example, I know someone who does laundry like around every 3 to 4 months, and it is piled high.
You're kidding.
He doesn't go anywhere. So he wears his uniforms to work, and he doesn't need really weekend clothes. He doesn't go anywhere. Piled high. And that is a form of clutter, not just because the clothes are piled high, but what is causing you not to want to function normally, wash your clothes once or twice a week, or at least every other week. So you see it in men and women, you see it in many different ways, but I think being aware of it, so that if you see, it's starting to become a habit, or you see that it's starting to get out of control, then you have to address really why it's happening. What's preventing you from going to do the laundry? Are you focused on something? Are you consumed with something? Are you depressed about something? So yeah, environmental clutter, I believe, is a reflection. And sometimes it's just procrastination, which can be a type of mental clutter. It's something that's causing you not to get your house in order. And I believe that when you have all of that clutter around you, like I'm also an educator and I like to keep my classroom clean and neat. I believe it's a great learning environment for the students, and for me to be able to go in and teach. I don't see how teachers have classrooms that are dirty and messy, and the kids come in, and I think that everybody's functioning on chaos because that's just the environment they're in. So when you have your stuff together, it also helps you to just live a certain type of lifestyle. You have expectations for yourself and for the people around you. Like my students, they know my expectations. And I think that they have the expectation of me maintaining that for them, since that's the environment I've created. And same thing with my clients. We talk about it all the time. And I have some before and after pictures that will blow your mind. So we always start there.